In 1980, a man named Larry Walters strapped 45 weather balloons to a lawn chair, grabbed a BB gun, and floated to 16,000 feet, only to be intercepted by a passenger plane. And that's only number 7 on this list. Stay until number 1, because it's the one that will actually make you question reality. Number 10. The twin brothers separated at birth who met by chance. Coming in at number 10, we have the jaw-dropping story of twin brothers Jim Lewis and Jim Springer. Separated at birth, they were adopted by different families and raised 100 miles apart. They met for the first time at age 39, only to discover they had both married women named Linda. Both had sons named James. Both owned dogs named Toy. And both worked as part-time sheriffs. The odds of this happening are astronomical. But that's nothing compared to what's coming next. Number 9. The Titanic and the Olympic. The ship that was switched. Number 9 is the eerie coincidence behind the Titanic disaster. In 1911, the White Star Line built two nearly identical ships, the Olympic and the Titanic. But after the Olympic collided with a British warship, the Titanic was rushed into service to replace it. Then, on its maiden voyage, the Titanic struck an iceberg and sank. The twist? The Olympic was later renamed the Titanic's replacement and survived World War I, only to be scrapped in 1935. Some believe the Titanic was doomed from the start. And number 8 might actually be worse. Number 8. The Lincoln-Kennedy coincidences. Number 8 is the chilling list of coincidences between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. Both were elected to Congress in 46. Became president in 60. Had vice presidents named Johnson born in 65. Were shot on a Friday in the presence of their wives. And were succeeded by vice presidents named Johnson. Even their assassins, John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald, were born exactly 100 years apart. The list goes on. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. Number 7. The man who flew with balloons and a BB gun. Coming in at number 7, we have the unbelievable story of Larry Walters, aka Lawnchair Larry. In 1982, this truck driver attached 45 weather balloons to a lawn chair, filled them with helium, and floated to 16,000 feet. He was spotted by a passenger plane, which radioed air traffic control. When he landed, he was arrested, but his flight set a world record. And number 6 might actually be worse. Number 6. The two presidents who died on the same day. Number 6 is the tragic coincidence of Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, both founding fathers and former presidents. They died on the same day, July 4, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Adams' last words were reportedly, "Thomas Jefferson still survives," not knowing Jefferson had passed hours earlier. The odds of this happening are 1 in 365 million. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. You're already halfway through. If this list is blowing your mind, hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Number 5. The man who predicted his own death in a dream. Coming in at number 5, we have the chilling story of Abraham Lincoln. Just days before his assassination, he dreamed of his own death. In the dream, he walked through the White House and saw a corpse in a casket. When he asked who it was, a soldier replied, "The president. He was killed by an assassin." Lincoln woke up terrified. Days later, he was shot at Ford's Theater. And number 4 might actually be worse. Number 4. The two planes that crashed into the same building 17 years apart. Number 4 is the eerie coincidence of the Empire State Building and two planes. In 1945, a B-25 bomber crashed into the 79th floor, killing 14 people. Then, in 2000, a small plane crashed into the 21st floor, just 17 years apart. The odds of this happening twice are astronomical. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. Number 3. The man who was hit by the same lightning bolt twice. Coming in at number 3, we have the shocking story of Roy Cleveland Sullivan, a park ranger struck by lightning 7 times. His first strike in 1942 left him with a singed eyebrow. By 1977, he held the Guinness World Record for most lightning strikes. Doctors called him a human lightning rod. And number 2 might actually be worse. Number 2. The 2 women who married the same man without knowing. Number 2 is the unbelievable story of Patricia Ann Campbell and Patricia Ann Young. Both women married a man named Richard, had the same birthday, and even lived on the same street. They discovered each other when Richard's ex-wife showed up at their wedding, only to realize she was also named Patricia. The odds of this happening are 1 in 100 million. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next. Number 1. The coincidence that saved the world from nuclear war. And finally, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. In 1983, Soviet officer Stanislav Petrov was on duty when his systems detected 5 American nuclear missiles heading toward the USSR. Protocol demanded he report it to his superiors, who would have launched a retaliatory strike. But Petrov hesitated. The systems were later found to be malfunctioning. Had he followed protocol, the world might have ended. His decision saved millions of lives, and proves that sometimes the smallest coincidence changes everything. Comment below which one got to you the most. Subscribe if you want more mind-blowing coincidences. And next time, we're looking at something even darker. The top 10 unsolved mysteries that will haunt you.